Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more Death Stranding here, and let's get it going, everybody. Now, if you don't know the channel you're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games on here, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. In fact, this one is actually called a super ultra-blind playthrough, which means that not only do I not know anything about the game, I've also not seen any review content at all, or any pre-release content for that matter. So literally anything mentioned about the game, no matter how small, is completely off limits. You can find more details, !DS in the chat, or !Death Stranding. Now, if you want to see more of the stuff that's happening on here, we have all Death Stranding coming up gameplay series-wise, in addition to our usual Japanese streams. You can hit that follow button, Games will give you the info about how the Death Stranding playthrough has sort of taken over all of our playthroughs. Now let's jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen, and play some of this Kojima joint. Here we go. Azutendra, welcome into the stream, and going to be doing some errands. Enjoy your errands, and have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. We'll have more Death Stranding coming up later today as well. But let's jump into the game for now. Timefall, we know about that. Deep water. When he can't reach the bottom, he'll be swept away. Deep water is marked with a red square in the Odredeck scanner. Use the scanner when crossing rivers and other bodies of water. Putting up signs, we know about that. Connection level with the facility will allow for more materials to be stored there and make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift. Okay. Ladders, anchors, cargo positioning. Cargo on your shoulders or back will have a lower chance of detaching when you fall over, as will cargo strapped down with a backpack band. When carrying a large amount of cargo, adjusting its positioning can increase stability and reduce the strain on your body. Alright. I feel like that's... I don't know. I don't know that I figured out how to get stuff to be not on your regular back. What does this sound? Alright, let's deliver this package. Deliver requested cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Yeah, baby, 0% damage. Look at our pathway. There, back there, back there. A lot of distance. Difference between new delivery route and shortest route. That's interesting.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working? Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Alright, that's pretty good. Damn, the West Coast is looking not so great. Way station west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC. Post box. What's a PCC? New options added to delivery terminals. Fabricate equipment. Whoa. That's pretty useful. Make delivery lost cargo. Share locker. Donate weapons and equipment. Withdraw cargo. Wow. The area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures and etc.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Oh, look, you can see the... That's the stuff that we have online. Cool.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials available at a given facility will differ depending on the facility type. Okay. Oh, we can also deliver the stuff that we just picked up, which I guess we should do first. Damn, we're not getting very much for these. But I'm not going all the way back, so...
Delivering cargo.
Cargo has been entrusted to another player. What did I just do? Building bridges. Reach bridge link grade 1. Where is that? Oh, bridge link, I see it. Okay, well that's pretty good. Let's do the equipment thing though. Oh, okay, so we can make new stuff. And PCC...
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
Oh. PCCs can be used to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. New structures can't be built within the area around an existing facility marked with sensor poles. Prepare and build. Postbox. Postboxes can be used to return lost cargo or entrust cargo for delivery by others. The share locker function can be used to exchange weapons and equipment with other players. The private locker function can be used to temporarily store personal cargo and equipment. What is a PCC though? Do I have enough stuff to make it? It requires 0. I wonder why. Oh, I get it. Minus 20. A ladder that can be folded down. Okay, we know about that. I want 2 ladders. How many do I have now? Oh. Is that saying Sam has 3 already? Oh, anchors is what I need, not ladders. Oh wait, where does it say how many I have currently? Oh, it says I have no ladders right now. Yeah, so I need, let's take 3 ladders. And we'll take 2 anchors. And whatever a PCC is. A portable chiral constructor that allows you to build various structures in areas connected to the chiral network. Building a structure will take up some of the available chiral network bandwidth. Use down to select the structure you wish to build, and hold L2 to set its position, and finally R2 to build it. Once built, your structures will be available for other porters to use. Alright, I'll take a couple of those. Yeah, cool. So... maybe we could put these on our body. Anchor tool rack? Would that be good? This one would also go on the tool rack? It looks like that one's just going in the backpack anyway. Oh, it's switching, I get it, it's switching them out. PCC, I guess we could put on the legs. Okay, what's the cargo shelf? Where's the cargo shelf? Private locker. Tool rack. Oh, cargo shelf is probably for a specific type of, like for whatever is classified as cargo. Okay. It's a heck of a layout. Here we go. Claim cargo.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Share lockers can be used to donate weapons, materials, and equipment for use by other players. If you offer something particularly useful to those traveling through the area you're in, you may be able to earn some extra likes. You can also choose to claim items donated by other players. Share lockers are also where you'll be able to reclaim any cargo you've lost or entrusted to others. Huh. Oh, these are dropped by other people. Yeah, but I'm not going to Capital Knot City. So, no thank you. Oh, we got two things. Alright, they want us to construct a post box. In like a specific spot, I guess? Oh yeah, out that way. Listen to briefing, okay.
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
Alright. I'll take it. And then rare metal delivery.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
So BT is, it stands for beach thing. It's interesting. So we're actually going to not take on this mission yet because I don't want to carry 6 items on my back yet. So we're going to build this thing unencumbered and then do it.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Yeah, we're good without it.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Damn, we got a heck of a layout here. I'm curious if we'll be able to go into any of these structures. That's a memory chip. What the heck is that?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Pick up.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder if we can look at interviews from here. Data. Oh yeah, interviews. Okay, so we were trying to find. Okay. Wow, so this is kind of like a Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker type thing, where they just have like straight up walls of text. Although in Peace Walker, I think they were audio diaries. Okay, from Hartman. Oh, Hartman is this guy. I think that's Nicholas Winding Refn, by the way. I think that's who he plays in this. How did Kojima get like famous movie directors? Nicholas Winding Refn is the guy who directed Drive. How did he get this guy and Guillermo del Toro to be in his video game? Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. Hartman, 3 years ago, Bridges HQ. At what point can it be said that man truly understood what it meant to die? It would seem reasonable to suggest that it was when he began to bury his dead, a practice which originated with the Neanderthals. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species, for our fear of it, our attempts to conquer it. Why, it could be argued our entire history revolves around these obsessions. Take the great pyramids of Egypt, or the tombs of the ancient emperors of China. The more powerful the person, the bigger and grander their final resting place. Or to posit the more radical theory, could the very concepts of power in society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments, such challenges to the finality of death? Either way, in leaving behind something they hoped might endure through the ages, the builders of these edifices believed they too might live on forever. The mummies of the Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill this desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, would have a physical vessel, or Ha, to which it could return. The Sokshin Butsu, or mummified monks of Buddhism, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aimed to transition straight from life to Buddhahood, in other words, to forego death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us into direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. The next stage in our understanding is upon us. Corals of the Seam. 3 years ago. Hartman, Bridges HQ. Life began in the oceans, and as it evolved and graduated to the land, at least this is what we believed until recently, to creatures of the sea, the land is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider that fossils of the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? Could their evolutionary leap have been triggered by this traumatic experience? If so, could similar circumstances have shaped the evolution of the coral-like organisms that inhabit the seam and driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between time and timelessness? Coral is, after all, older than any organism of the land, and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction of 540 million years ago. And it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely for survival. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue that the ability to survive in the seam is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Fragile. I don't really remember what her accent was like. I think it was French. Cryptobiotes. Fragile. 2 years ago. Fragile Express HQ. We call these bugs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before their stranding, but nobody ever sought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. They're named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh, or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too, but cryptobiotes are on a whole nother level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the seam, and they aren't capable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans who eat them acquire a limited resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even knew they existed until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. Wow. Oh, memory chips. Whoa. A lot of stuff. This kind of feels like a lot of the Metal Gear Solid a lot of the post MGS4 Metal Gear Solid games that had like research items. This kind of reminds me of that, at least the sort of HUD aspect of it. So this is an unidentified thing, but I assume we can get that info after we turn it in. The core members of the Bridges team are searching for the records of the past. Donate any memory chips you find to share with them via delivery terminal by selecting Make a Delivery and Share Memory Chip Data. Alright, so let's go turn this in at the terminal we make. Oh, there's an item too. Where's our objective? Okay, we're gonna mark this. I wonder what this is. Resins. Where is this supposed to go? Uh-oh. We're about to run out of stuff. If crossing a river is draining your endurance gauge, try standing still. This should cause the gauge to refill slowly. That's really interesting. I was about to panic right there. So this doesn't have a delivery destination. Is that an equipment item? PCC. Monster Energy, Crypto Bio. Boots, hat, sunglasses. This one doesn't do anything. Oh, you know what? I'm curious to see if we could do the peeing minigame, or the peeing, peeing minigame. The peeing thing. Where is that? It's not here anymore. Maybe you can't have anything on your back. So that's... Wait. Oh, these two things need to get returned to the way station. Okay. So let's go get them and then circle back around to here.
How you doing?
Old books. Okay. Equipment HUD switching pages. Use right to bring up the equipment HUD, then press R3 to change pages. When you're carrying too much equipment to be displayed on a single page, you can use R3. Oh. That's probably what happened here then. Oh no, it's not. Where the heck is the peeing thing? Maybe you can't pee while you have this costume on? I wonder if all those lines that are coming up from the ground are all things that we can pick up. Oh man, we are really approaching this weight limit here. Alright.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Use right and then R to bring up the PCC and select the post box. Hold R2 to prepare your post box, L2 to prepare, R2 to build. Find a place free of boulders and other obstructions. Alright. Oh, Jesus, what happened? What happened? I think he tripped. What is this, Smash Brothers? That was really cool. Oh, so I guess the distance traveled in a side quest, maybe, is not subject to evaluation?
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Weapons, equipment, and other items can be donated to other players by accessing a share locker via postbox or delivery terminal. I love, by the way, how this thing will follow you around so that it's always, the door is always facing you. That's a really cool idea. Upgrade structure, that's interesting. Make delivery, share locker. Climbing anchor. Place in. Wait, how many of those did I put in there? Oh, I only have one? Oh, because they're on my, okay. And a ladder. Good. Oh, look, now he consolidated his stuff. Good. Good job. Giver of gifts. What's in that direction? It looks like it's just kind of nothing over here, really. Let's try this. Ready? We're gonna try a new strategy that we've never done. That's so cool how you can see the dust coming out of it. All right, so we're gonna put all the stuff on our back away. Old books, private locker. Old magazines, private locker. Resins, private locker. Yeah. And so now we can come back and take it, right? Yeah. I wonder if it says, like, it doesn't say, oh, view stored cargo. There you go. That's useful, okay. Bandwidth used 200 out of 2110. And that's the whole bandwidth in the whole region? Eastern region. Interesting. So what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was gonna go this way. Because we saw a couple of lights coming up from here. What do we got here? Oh, we can't take that yet. Aha! Now take that. How do we see our, oh, here we go. His happiness level has dropped a little bit. So let's eat some of this. I like how he can drink it while he's walking. Oh, and look, you don't drink all of it. Okay. Your canteen is refilled automatically. Any timefall or other water that comes into contact is absorbed and filtered, making it safe to drink. Yeah, I'd like to check on this area here. What happens if I go over here, which is where we didn't have any stuff marked? We got a couple of things here, but I can't use them yet. There's not really anything to get in this area, so let's go back to our, where is our thingy? Is that it? That's the destination. There's that, which I'm pretty sure is part of the city. If I go in that exact direction, that would be, yeah, it's one of the post boxes, I think. So we want to go to this post box. That. Is that the post box? Yeah, I think that is the post box. Now, he took everything back. Oh, there's a... Whoa. There's a thing right there. Ooh.
How you doing, Sam?
So we're getting a lot of crypto biotes. We're also finding a lot of equipment. Oh, you know, we also wanted to check that area. I forgot about that. Hold on. So we'll do this, we'll drop these all off, and then we want to check that area over there. I'll just place a marker. This is basically the game of, like, when you go to the grocery store and then you try to carry all the bags at once instead of taking multiple trips. When you bring them from your car to into the house. I'm hoping we can go like this. Oh crap, we hit the limit. Wait, so what if I put it in my hand? Does that still count towards our limit? It probably should. What's the one that is a lot? This one? Damn. Alright, put this in our hand. Oh, look at that. He's gonna have a hard time. Yeah, it doesn't change how much. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh my god.
Nobody out here. Let us damn fool.
So maybe we can drop one of these. Can we put this in his hand? It still should be the same amount of weight though. Yeah, it is. Alright, what's the least important thing here? Maybe we could get rid of a ladder. But we're still going to be really close to the limit. Oh, wait, get rid of that. There you go. When using structures and other features created by another porter, you can send that porter a like. The more likes you exchange, the more structures and features you'll be able to share. Ah, cool.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
looks like as long as we stay on the blue ground, we'll be able to walk faster. So we can do this and then come back for our ladder, I guess, if we really want it. But we're going to be going back that way anyway. So can I drink a Monster Energy to fix my stamina meter? Oh yeah. That's good.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible. All right then. Thanks for everything.
Alright.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So now we want to deliver the chip.
So, you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh? It's funny. I didn't think you had any.
Memory chip data restored. The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Frame arms Byakko.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh, let's create some items too. So we're gonna pick up one more ladder, but let's make one, and then a single PCC is probably fine between checkpoints. You don't need to carry more than one. Oh, so if I hold X from any point on the menu, that's pretty smooth. If you hold on X on any point on the menu, it'll actually just be done. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom and say like, okay, now I'm done.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whoa. So now we're trying to go to where? Here? Okay. And this is fixing our monster energy too. Whoa! What's going on with my phone? Alright, let's go on over here. I like how jumping doesn't really... It's not very powerful to jump. Uh-oh. Whoa. How are we gonna get up there? Also, what is that? I don't know what that is. This is like a checkpoint? A mule postbox. Destroyed structure? Resins destroyed. Interesting. So there's something here. I guess the reasons players drop their items is because they'll pick up one too many things and then they'll just drop the least valuable, like I just did earlier. Oh, there's a whole thing over here. What the heck is this? Oh! Jesus!
Eyes open, dumbass. All good. It's all good. It's okay. It's alright.
Damn. Alright, that was not a great move by me. So why would I want this one? 0, 0. I don't think there's any reason to take it. Oh look, there's a thing with crypto whatevers. Losing too much blood will cause your movements to become sluggish and make it harder to keep your balance. Eating crypto biotes will rapidly restore your blood. So I wonder if it'll automatically make you eat the ones you pick up if you don't have full health. Let's check. Yeah, this just picks them up. What is this? Unlock postbox? Wow, cool. So did we find like a secret thing? This wasn't marked or anything. Where is this on the map? Yeah, I guess you could technically see it, but it's pretty hard to spot. We've never seen any tents like this before either. I wonder why his health keeps showing up there. Should I eat another one of these? No, it won't let me. What if I drink? wonder what this is. It's obviously some kind of mobile campsite. But what's the function of it in gameplay? I wonder if there'll be like some kind of mission here later. It could just be window dressing. What's that? Nothing. Alright, so now let's go take on that mission over there. Gotta be careful going down this hill though. Oh, I'm starting to feel the vibration when we go. I guess because like more than 45-degree angle is gonna sort of screw us up. I wonder if it's always set our health on the side. I don't think so. I wonder what M1 means. Maybe we have to go rest at one of those rest stations. These things are supposed to give us checkpoints, right? Now what is that? Oh, that's one of those towers. Uh-oh. Let's go take a look at this.
This one's for you. Today's a good day.
So we can't upgrade it, probably because we didn't build it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, so now I think we're good on all this stuff. Now we just want to go and take on the actual orders. Yeah. I wonder what that orange zone is. Rare metals. Oh, we have 6 of these? Damn. Alright, well, we already have other stuff on our... yeah, let's just put them all on our back. That's a good feature, too, that you could just say load all. Rare metals. A small batch of rare metals for use with a chiral printer. This is cargo for delivery and therefore cannot be used. Okay. Resins. Medium-sized batch of various resins for use with a chiral printer. Recycling resins at facilities allows them to be used as materials for fabricating equipment. They can also be used to repair and upgrade structures. Oh. Oh, you can auto-arrange your cargo. I think it's pretty well optimized, though. Here we go.
Order assigned.
Now we want to get down to here. That's a long way. Maybe we're going to have to lighten the load for some of the other stuff we have. Let's try and work a little bit lighter here.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Oh. Cargo entrusted by other players to be delivered by their fellow porters can be claimed from share lockers, as can any weapons, equipment, or materials they may have donated. Oh. Capital Knot, Capital Knot. These are all Capital Knot City. But I'm not going to Capital Knot City. So we're going to donate... How many climbing anchors do we have in total? 3? It looks like 2. Alright, we're going to take off this one. We're going to take one of the ladders. And how many PCCs do I have? I have 1. So we're going to have 1 climbing anchor, 1 ladder, and that's it. And that should hopefully make it a lot more manageable. Now, let's see what it looks like if you optimize. That's what I was going to do, is put those on the shoulders. Obviously, it's easy to say that, but I swear I was. Okay, now... Good.
weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm not seeing the,
Hello?
I'm not seeing our waypoint line. Alright, let's try and go like this. And then... Oh, I get it. Okay, hold on. We have to go from here to here. And from here, maybe go like this. Maybe cross from here. I wonder if now I can pee. Yeah! He's peeing. I couldn't hold it in. It's really like there's a stream. We're painting the landscape. How much pee? He's got a lot of pee. Holy crap, how long has he been holding this? I guess we haven't peed for the whole game. Wow. What is this? A mushroom? Is that to denote that I peed there? Maybe when you pee, you mark your territory in this game. What's that saying? There's a resins over there, but it looks like it's damaged, maybe? We can't really afford to pick up that many things.
How you doing, Sam?
Actually, I don't want the resins because I don't think that's even a delivery item.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
What? Is this illegal cargo or something? Uh-oh. What is this? Oops. Oh, this is a sign.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Oh, look, now it's a button for taunting. Let's try and go down this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful, Sam. Maybe we should use a rope, but I only have one of them. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ooh, this is bad. Slow and steady, Sam. Slow and steady. Oh, I chose a bad spot. Damn, I see it. So when we go near those checkpoints, I guess it pings any items that someone's looking for, either the government or the pirates or something.
Gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
There's a blue dot over there. I wonder what that is. Oh look, you can see the cargo is getting corroded.
This one's for you.
Let's get rid of this one. I wonder if... So there's a thing right here, post box. I wonder if it's worth putting up another one like in the middle area here, like maybe here. Let's try putting one over here. Metals. Okay. Oh, resins. We got a couple of things going on. Alright, here we go. Soil samples. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Where's our marker? Oh wait, did somebody put a thing there already? That's the distribution center. Uh-oh. What is that? I can punch stuff? Wow, didn't know about that. Oh, that's the symbol for my marker. Okay, because it says A. I thought that was like a picture of something. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Take some resins. The resins and the metals I don't think are really useful to us, though. But we can probably donate them. Whoa, look at that! Trucks and cars and stuff. Crazy. Uh-oh, are we about to get hit by BTs? We gotta look at our cargo too. Is this stuff getting corroded? That's not too bad. Uh-oh. We got bad rain now. I wonder if we even can make a post box here. Let's check it. Oh, you can increase your chiral bandwidth if you raise your affinity level, I guess?
Construction complete.
Upgrade structure. Storage capacity boosted. Customization slot. I wonder what customization slot would mean. Select materials. Oh, metals, metals. It requires 200 though, which I don't have. Oh, so it's like in progress.
Just so you know, Sam, bistro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Claiming materials. All facilities offer general purpose materials which can be freely claimed. The amount available to claim will vary depending on the facility and will increase while you're completing orders. Check available materials via the cufflinks or delivery terminal. How do we see that? Stored cargo. I don't know.
Easy now.
A little too close there. Where's our objective? Is that it? Mark it.
Other side.
We can't stay out here too long or else these boxes are going to start breaking. Uh-oh, damaged. Alright, we gotta move. Alright. Crap. Oh. So we definitely can't just, we can't just run.
Pretty fucking scary.
Alright, we gotta give up on taking any more items.
You belong on the other side.
This stuff's getting really messed up. We gotta go. I think we're good. Oh! Cargo thing ruined! Oh, crap. Hold on. Where are these? Oh, maybe it's... Oh! Soil samples, yeah. Container damage. But the thing is not damaged yet. It's just a container. Oh, the resins are taking damage. Wow. Alright, we gotta go. Now what's over there? I don't know. We gotta get to the destination.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
BB suffering from autotoxemia. Damn. Now what is that? I don't know what that... Oh, that's just a marker. Okay, that's where we need to get to. This is a very long distance we have to travel. Damn.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, Drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Alright, let's try and stay out of the water here. So it's not going to sink us, but it is pretty deep. Whoa, there's a motorcycle over there. Well, alright then. I'm down for that. Look at how screwed up these cases are. Damn, we've been through some stuff.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Apparently, we've been through a lot of stuff.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
I think maybe that orange indicator was like area that's known to be BT territory, maybe? Alright, so nothing's damaged then? That's pretty good. S rank. Got him. Ooh. The People's Porter. Oh, I got a lot of likes. Reached 2,400 likes. Good stuff. I wonder why 2,400. Nice. Wow. It's a lot of level ups. Holy crap. Skilled Handler. You've been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You've achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Oh, yes, that's exactly what we want. Okay.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Oh, so we added to our total amount of stuff we can do.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
UCA membership and increased facility functionality. As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New data, interview data acquired, mules and drones syndrome, bridge babies, timefall. Oh, we were interested in mules, actually. That's the thing we found that one time. I'm also pretty curious of what a bridge baby actually is. New features have been added to your cufflinks, mail, and data. New options been on delivery terminals, recycle. Whoa. Oh, they're actually marking a lot of stuff now. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Private rooms can be accessed via the delivery terminal and any facility connected to the chiral network. Simply select Rest in Private Room. So first we want to deliver this. Recycle probably just breaks it down to parts, right? Oh wait, what did that say? Recycle cargo to produce new materials. Interesting. So if I selected this, what would it produce? This is already pretty damaged anyway. So if you recycle a resin, you get
Thank you for your continued support.
what did I get? Oh, we added resins to the thing. Okay. That's cool. I guess these are the only things I can recycle right now. But we do have delivery stuff. Backup fuel, old books, soil, media. Oh, so these are going to different places. I get it. Cool. What can we fabricate now? Unable to fabricate. A chiral printer interface could not be detected. Oh. Why? Oh, apparently that you can switch between tools and something else.
Thank you for your contribution.
Damn. Let's check on our bridge baby before we fix him. What says? What does it say? Caution? We can't sue them either. Ladies and gents, we'll be right back with more Death Stranding. I'm gonna get some more coffee and we'll be playing some more. Hang tight, don't go anywhere. We got more show coming up. welcome back, everybody. We're going to be playing more Death Stranding. Let's get it going. Actually, stand by for one more second. All right, let's do it. Now, if anybody doesn't know the channel they're watching, maybe you're just tuning in now or something like that, the channel's called The Voice of Nick. On here, I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games on here, and these are what we call ultra-blind playthroughs. Death Stranding in particular is what we actually call a super ultra-blind playthrough, which means that I not only don't know anything about the game, but also haven't looked up any review stuff or pre-release content of any kind. So I literally know nothing, and whatever you might assume I know about the game, I don't. Lot of be careful what you say in the chat, because you may get timed out for saying something that you don't think is something I don't want to hear. Now, if you want to see what's going on the channel, you can type !games, but I'll tell you now, Death Stranding is the only one we're playing at the moment. And during the entire duration of the Death Stranding playthrough, all streams, even the ones that aren't this game, are special subscribers only streams, so anyone can watch, but only subscribers can chat. It is a big deal when Kojima releases a new game, as you can probably tell for me. I am a huge fan of Kojima, so let's jump in here and play some more of the game. Here we go.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, Perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Oh, that's probably why nothing showed up on the thing while the shower was active before. Any new figures? Whoa. Nope, we've seen all these ones before. Head west. Mail. Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare materials, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I got some more bad news for you, too, though. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart, whole world even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Batten, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. He has a lot of thumbs ups he uses. I like this future where everybody uses emojis in their like official emails. George Batten, more than Oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself that was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. Then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We crap ourselves every time we catch sight of one. End up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, part of me is still worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Oh, the mules, I think, are the pirates. So that was like a mule tent that we found. I get it. Oh, important by sender, all. Cool. Let's check our new data now. Frame arms, Byakko. Whoa! Is this a mech suit? What the heck? Frame Arms was a series of original plastic robot figures created by Kotobukiya. That's a real company. One of Japan's premier manufacturers of plastic models. Actually, Frame Arms also might be a real brand now that I'm thinking about it. Each robot shares the same basic frame architecture, with different external parts being attached to create an individual mechanoid. The Byakko White Tiger figure is a rare masterpiece based on one of Yoji Shinkawa's designs. The fully realized world and captivating story behind the Frame Arms series won many dedicated fans. Yoji Shinkawa, of course, being the guy who does the concept design for not only the Metal Gear franchise, but also this game. That's pretty fun. Interesting. So you can like mix and match the designs, I guess. I want one of these now. I want to get a frame arm. Die Hardman. Mules and Drone Syndrome. Die Hardman, 2 years ago, Bridges HQ. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America. And in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated. AI managed deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Whoops. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept. Leaving everything to machines and nothing to the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to be backing up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. Wow. That's a really interesting concept, that like drones... I guess a lot of this game seems to be, like the thesis statement of this game seems to deal with lack of human contact and lack of human necessity in a world, you know, sci-fi kind of like world where everything's automated. This is a really, I mean, Kojima's always doing stuff like this, but I really like the concepts behind this game. Bridge babies. Dead man. 1 year ago. Bridges HQ. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man, on account of my familiarity with the dead, get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats when I worked back in the morgue. Anyway, that's the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had been already conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put out what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted us to build our BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continuous study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we have to chew the fat. See you around, I guess. So, I guess that doesn't really explain that much. I had to go back and look at it because I was like, wait, did he actually explain anything? He's basically just saying, like, it was already in place before he got there and he doesn't know anything. Oh, we got another... Wait. Oh, this is Hartman. I forget how Hartman's accent was. Timefall. Hartman. 3 years ago. Bridges HQ lab. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred. And despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it somehow is affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged vision of this essential ability? One that'll take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we won't need to hole ourselves up in knot cities. Perhaps in time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen. Oh, that's a typo. In time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Let's say within canon that this is auto text-to-speech, or speech-to-text translated, so there's bound to be 1 or 2 typos, right? Within canon, that would still make sense. Equipment HUD switching pages, calling out. Press this button to call out and greet anyone that's nearby. You may not get a reply, but don't let that get you down. Try calling out in various places, and someone's bound to respond eventually. If your cargo is unbalanced, you'll find it more difficult to walk. Select cargo from your cufflinks. Cargo on your shoulders or back, we know about that. Using X to climb continuously. When suitable hand and foot holds are available, you can use X to climb upward without needing to press the button repeatedly. Oh, that's the thing they added in Metal Gear Solid 5 as well, and it's an excellent mechanic. The triangle icon on the scanner indicates rough terrain, if it's yellow. Moving or changing direction quickly on this type of terrain carries an increased risk of tripping or slipping, while jumping onto it will almost certainly result in a tumble, unless you're able to quickly center your balance after landing. This type of terrain will increase wear and tear on boots and shoes, and falling over will cause more damage to both Sam and his cargo. Changing direction quickly on mud will cause Sam to slip. This can be avoided by using both hands to center your balance as you progress through the mud. Earthy terrain will become muddy when it comes into contact with Timefall. The endurance gauge appears above the stamina gauge. When performing actions that wear on Sam's body, the gauge fully depletes and Sam no longer can bear his load. Be sure to take a break before this happens. The effort required to traverse a river is largely dependent on its depth and flow. The speed at which the endurance gauge is drained will be affected by the depth of the water and the strength of the current. If the gauge is completely depleted, Sam will no longer be able to resist the current and will be swept away. Endurance can be conserved by using both hands to center your balance as you move through the water, but simply being in the water will be enough to gradually deplete your stamina regardless. When you center your balance in a river, you'll be able to resist the flow of the water. If you center with both hands, you'll be able to hold on for longer. If crossing a river is depleting your gauge, try standing still. Okay. I figure we'll do it like this, where we take in a few tutorial things each time we go to a main area. So it's like I'm not gonna just info dump, but we'll learn a little bit more each time. Oh look, so there's that spot. I assume that is the BT zone there. Although it's not really, because maybe there's a random chance. No, down here is where the BTs were. So I don't know what this is. Oh, we got likes from the guy the two people who sent us messages. That's interesting. How you doing, BB? Seems all right. Oh, we could sue them?
Tired, huh?
BB looks happy. Oh, we can have two colors on this? Oh, lens and regular. Okay. So you could do black or white lenses. I kind of like the white, but let's switch to black. We're gonna go watch another Norman Reedus advertisement by pooping. It's pooping time! There you go. Ride with Norman Reedus on AMC. So do they have a deal with AMC then? Like, what's the deal with that? I wonder if I had put the hat on, if it would have made him go in the shower with a hat.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
So can I check the cufflinks here? No, you have to go to the terminal. Didn't he say there was something called Archives? Oh, maybe you have to be at a terminal like the other kind of terminal. So we got some kind of grenade filled with that fluid or whatever.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Oh, look at my packages are all corroded still. What is log in? Enter online mode. Oh, I guess we're already logged in. That's pretty interesting. Ladies and gents, that is going to do it for Death Stranding today. Thank you everybody for joining the show. Now, we are going to raid at the end of this one, so stay tuned for that. And if you don't know the channel you're watching, this is called The Voice of Nick. On here, I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games on here, and we do what are called ultra-blind playthroughs. So that means that I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. On these Death Stranding streams as well, I also don't know any of the reviews, or I've never seen any of the pre-release content for this game. So literally all information surrounding any aspect of the game is off limits. So you can type !Death Stranding for more details about that stuff. But these are, I guess, streams for people who want to enjoy the game completely unaffected by outside knowledge. Now, if you want to see more of these shows, or if you want to see the Japanese language learning streams we do outside of the video game streams, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 7. We're currently at 6, so we're getting there, guys. We are almost at the 7 follower goal. We'll be doing a Voice of Nick voice live on stream once we get there. Now, if you like the channel and you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Subs, of course, also have the access, assuming they've been on the channel for a while, they have the access to these special subscribers-only Death Stranding streams. From the beginning to the end of the Death Stranding playthrough, no matter what is being streamed, even if it's not the game, all streams are subscribers-only chat. So anyone can watch, but only subscribers are going to be able to talk in the chat. So thanks to everybody who supports the channel. It's very highly appreciated. And of course, I hope you're enjoying these shows that are sort of a special bonus for you guys. Now, on the cheerleader boards this week, we have in 3rd place, nobody, 2nd place, nobody, and 1st place, Biker Trash Babe with 200 cheer. That's a purple level cheer. Thank you to Biker Trash Babe. Thank you to everybody, once again, who supports these streams. It is very highly appreciated. You're directly helping these shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about this family of channels here. And speaking of the family of channels, outside the Twitch, you have the YouTube-exclusive Danganronpa playthrough series, which is going strong. That one comes out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday on YouTube. Every episode's 30 minutes or so it's very bite-sized. You can find it at !YouTube in the chat. You can also find the Twitch Playbook, which is a free weekly podcast I created to help you guys with your Twitch channels. That's on iTunes, Spotify, all the major podcast platforms. Now, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. The way we do raids on here is, number one, you want to make sure that you copy down the raid message, which I'll post in the chat right now. And you want to copy that down. It says Meatball Marauders are here to party, and then paste that into the stream that we join. And the way that we do our stuff is that we always try to read somebody who's playing a previous game in our playthrough series, so as not to see any information about games that we're currently playing or any games that we plan on playing in the future. So Death Stranding, definitely a game that we're not going to be raiding. Let's see if we can find somebody who's doing some cool stuff. We're going to jump into this one. Let's go say hello to MFC, that's me, who is currently playing Bloodborne. We're going to jump in there, guys. Make sure you have your raid messages copied down, or if you're on an Android device and can't copy, you can actually instead just write in the alternate message, Glorious Meatball Raid, into